Hello my friend, and welcome to my channel Faisal Azib. I hope that you are well. So we talk about problem solving, which is very important skill of any software developer. Now another extremely important developer skill is debugging, which means to find and fix errors. So let's finish this section by talking about debugging to make you ready for the rest of the course. Heat. So first of all, as you may already know, a software bug is a defect of problem in a computer program. So basically, any unexpected or unintended behavior of a program is called a bug. And then, actually, a term bug was coined in the 1940 when this real bug was causing an error in Harvard computer. Now there are many reasons for bugs in programs, but what matters here is that bugs are a completely normal part of software development because we are humans and humans make mistakes. In fact, every complex applications contains bugs which sometimes go undiscovered for years and can cause security holes or other problems. So really, don't feel bad if you introduce bugs in your own code. So we all do it, even the most expert programmers. Now luckily, not all bugs cause the huge security holes. In fact, many bugs are quite small and simple to discover. So let's see a simple example. So an example is to reverse whatever was passed into the function. So let's say we finished writing the reverse function and call it with this array and get this result. But clearly, something is wrong here, right? The return value looks scrambled, but not reversed at all. So this means that we must have a bug somewhere in our reverse function. Okay? To fix this, we use a process called debugging, which is essentially finding, fixing, and then preventing bugs. So let's see how that works. So the first step is to actually become aware that there is some kind of bug, because as I said, in large application, bugs can actually go undiscovered for years. Okay? Now, discovering bugs usually happen during development, using automated testing software or user report during production. And bugs that are identified during production are the worst bugs because it means that they went undiscovered during development and are now affecting the real users of our application. So that's why it's really important to identify bugs early, for example, using automated test. Now, while identifying the bug, sometimes we also need to take into consideration the context in which the bug happened. For example, certain bugs may only happen in certain browser or only for certain users for some reason. Next, once we know there is a bug, we need to go into our code and find the bug. We need to isolate where exactly it happening, and we can do that using the developer console that we already know. However, that only works for small bugs and simple code where we have a good idea where the bug may be located. But if the code is more complex and we have no idea where the bug may be, then we need to use a debugger software. And I will show you how that works in the next video, inshallah, because it's really important for developer to be able to use a debugger. Anyway, once we know where the bug is located, we can finally fix it so we can correct the bug. And this is probably the easiest part. So essentially, all we need to do is replace the existing, so the wrong solution, with a new correct solution that actually works. As a final step, we should then prevent this bug from ever happening again in our code base. For example, we can search our project for the same bug in similar code, like in similar function. It is totally possible that we did the same mistake twice in our code. And if that's the case, we must fix the bug everywhere. A more advanced way of preventing a bug is to write tests using testing software. And I might add the bonus section on testing to the course at some point because this is actually an important part of software development. Okay? And that's it. So that's a broad overview of debugging in programming. And really just scratch the surface here because you are still the beginning of the journey. And so this is just an introduction. Anyway, in the next video, inshallah, we try to fix some bugs to learn how to achieve this. So thank you so much, brothers and sisters. I tell you to follow this course until the end. Take care of us. Tell you goodbye. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.